up, guys? This is the Fidelio incident. So this is about a man who goes, I guess he's on a plane trip and he goes down terribly. He loses his wife. He has to find her and basically he has to cover up his identity. So not too many games like this. I know. I don't think there's too much action. I think it's more of a walking simulator, but I think we'll have fun with it.
Things are shifting a little, but damn it.
Oh, here it goes.
That was quite a belt. Let's get our minds on something else. You ever still think about Ireland?
It's 30 years since I've been there, Leonor. I don't remember anything.
Don't be daft. Tell me a story about when you were a little boy.
All right. Did I ever tell you about the time I stole a box of sweets?
No, you haven't.
I was maybe 7 or 8. I was at the corner store with me dad. He gave me enough money for 1 box. But I thought, wouldn't it be grand to get the box for him instead?
Oh, that's sweet.
Well, I'm not so sure. I think I'd done something at the time and was trying to make up for it. But as much as I wanted to give him the sweets, I still wanted some, you know. So I bought the one and pocketed the other.
Oh, no.
And just as soon as I paid a man, I turned around and saw me dad.
Ooh.
Just staring at me.
Oh, no. Did he know what you done? Or did you get away with it?
Well, that's the thing. He...
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Stanley!
Dumbass bird.
Well done.
The left engine's on fire!
No. Oh, Christ. This isn't good.
Stanley, what's happening?
We're going down, love, okay? I need you to hold on. Get in the brace position.
No. Shit.
Leonor!
Stanley!
Oh, jeez. Damn. Split that mofo in 2. Yeah, you're fine. Just a little scratch.
The plane. Leno. Where?
Yeah, she had to have died of that. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but I'm gonna guess she died.
Lenore. Where are you, love?
Ooh, you got a cell phone.
My plane.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Okay, we know she wasn't on this side of the plane, so that's okay.
Leonor?
Stanley?
Leonor, yes, it's
Oh,
Stanley.
oh well, she's alive.
I can hear you, love. I'm here.
You must have picked up. Christ, I hope you can hear me.
Fucking mobile's broken. She can't hear me.
I'm still in the plane. Or part of the plane. My leg gets trapped.
Christ.
I can't move. Stanley, I don't know where I am. But
Gotta be
I
close.
can't see, but there's smoke. There's black smoke. And see?
Lena. Black smoke. She's still alive. Pull it together, Stanley.
Pull it together.
Do what needs to be done.
Boom. That's always a good answer. Wow, you gotta lock in sometimes. Ooh, black smoke. Boom.
Steam. This is good. Got to stay warm.
Not the black smoke I'm looking for. Damn it. Okay, there's black smoke. I'm just gonna go towards black smoke. Also not the black smoke we're looking for. Next. Oh, probably the big one, right?
It's too dark. I get lost in there, we'll never get out.
Yeah. Okay, so we gotta find something that'll let us see in the dark.
What is this?
I was afraid of this. I knew from the moment I saw Stanley clutching that tiny body in his arms that the nightmares would come back. They're worse than ever. I can feel Stanley's heart breaking with every shuddering breath. I heard him say, "Don't go." Is he talking to me? I'll never leave him.
So we have to find something that'll light the way in that cave.
There's the black smoke.
Yeah.
Need to find a way to that peak. Oh God. Shelter.
I guess it's not a complete barren island.
Oh, it's locked. Shit.
Oh, we gotta stay warm. We gotta stay toasty. Ooh. Oh, oh, beautiful. It's a light.
Thank God this torch still works.
Alright, we're definitely not the only people here.
As this icy stone closes in around me, I'm overwhelmed by a fear that the last 30 years together was only a dream. That I'm still trapped, still locked away in the dark.
Okay, can't go that way.
As I cross this godforsaken island to find you, every agonizing step reminds me that the dream is over. But the pain reminds me that I'm still alive. And as long as I live, there is hope. Leonore, I will find you. I will find you.
Wow.
Stunning.
Yeah.
It's like a cathedral.
Yeah, they did a really good job detailing this game. Ice is not an easy thing to make graphically. But yeah, these guys did a pretty nice job.
Looks like a way out. But I can't climb this ice. Ah, you poor bastard.
Oh, I swear to God, if he
At
moves.
least I won't stay trapped in this cave.
The things we do for love, guys. Damn. Oh, gotta go.
Leonore,
Stanley, I can see the lockbox. It's empty. The crasher must have broke open. All the case files, all the information. My diary. You have to find him.
Oh, yeah, because that's
Have to
important.
find everything. If anyone comes, Stanley. If anyone comes, they can't find out who we are.
Well, shit, what do we do?
bollocks. All this time, we've been so careful. Oh, what now?
Oh, shit.
God.
Get back on the...
No.
Swim! We'll warm up, we'll warm up.
Earthquakes now. This fucking island is trying to kill me. Another bunker.
Ooh, 1 case file, boom.
I can't stop thinking about the dream. We were flying in the plane, but I wasn't afraid. I was giddy with excitement because we were flying back to Ireland. Stanley dove the plane so fast I could feel my stomach floating, and we were laughing like we haven't laughed in ages. As we dipped out of the clouds and swooped in over the ocean, I could see the white cliffs and green hills. Stone walls and hedges divided the patchwork fields dotted with livestock. And our tray welcoming us home. Then I woke up in this hot, filthy room, dripping with sweat. Stanley's still sleeping. No nightmares, thank God. Maybe it's my turn.
Wow. That's one hell of a diary. So, Stanley, use my diary to unlock your path. Okay. Fine with that.
Shit. I'll never break through that ice.
Ooh, almost. Almost didn't see that. Almost fell in. I was never really good at finding collectibles. Usually I looked them up online, but this one we'll try our best to get everything.
Another page from her journal.
Mother's crying in the next room. She says it's because she's happy, but I don't believe her. My father is getting out of prison. My friends protest the unlawful imprisonments, but I wish they'd kept Michael O'Shea locked up forever. Life in prison isn't long enough for him. It would kill my mother if she ever read this. What if Michael ever read it? Would it kill him? Or would he kill me? Well, the violence didn't stop when he was on the inside, but at least when I read about something terrible in the paper, I knew my father wasn't the cause. But now, God help us all.
So 3128, right? That's the only number it could be. Stanley, use these 5 numbers. Okay, I'm no mathematician, but that's 4 numbers. So use these 5 numbers, and it will save you. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Ooh! Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Oh shit. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Nailed it.
Stanley took me to this lovely old tree on the cliffs overlooking the sea. It was just the perfect spot. Then I saw there were notches carved into the trunk. I pointed them out to him and asked him how many other girls had he brought here. Stanley laughed and said when he was just a lad, he and his dad would come to the same spot for picnics, and Paddy would notch the tree to show how much Stanley had grown. I turned as red as a beetroot and muttered some kind of apology. When we sat down to eat lunch, I saw another notch at the base of the tree. When I asked him what that one was for, he winked and said, Margaret Kane.
Oh, there's no fire here. Oh shit. We gotta go. We have to make it.
The summers in Munich are beautiful. The palazzas are full of tourists, so Stanley and I blend right in. But even in the sea of anonymous faces, we have to be careful. Today, I was sitting in the park with my lunch when this young man with a big fancy camera came up to me. He was handsome and stylish, a real artsy type, and he asked if he could take some photos of me. Obviously, I had to say no. But then he said something that caught me off guard. He said that my eyes were the saddest he'd ever seen. Of course they are, I said. I'm Irish. I left everything on the bench and disappeared into the crowd.
10 days since Stanley's last nightmares. The prayers are working. Wow, he must have some pretty freaking bad nightmares. Oh, come on, we gotta make it. We gotta make it. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. Shit.
Mother begged me not to go, but I assured her it was a peaceful rally. Molly wouldn't go with me. She was afraid the army would show up. So I dragged Stanley with me. I thought for sure he'd want to be there because his father was one of the speakers. Paddy Whitaker was an electrifying presence. People were cheering and clapping as he spoke about the end to the violence, a peaceful end to the troubles. He spoke with such conviction, I nearly wept. But when I looked over at Stanley, he was wearing fucking headphones and messing with his cassette player. He said he'd heard it all before. I couldn't believe it. He has no idea how lucky he is.
So I think the last number is a 0. If I'm not mistaken, right? I think it's the... Yeah. It's a continuation of what it was before. So, nice. We're doing well. Okay.
First the shelter.
So what is it? It's
Now this
3, 1,
I've got to find a
2,
way through.
8, 0.
Don't believe it. Those numbers from the journal. This makes no sense.
Swim, damn it, swim.
Freezing.
Oh, it is cold water.
Still alive.
Come on. Come on. Nice. I will survive. I will survive.
Got to get warm.
You'll be fine.
Warm. Well, this valve. Maybe.
Nice.
That's good. Oh, thank God.
That's a big risk. If that valve didn't turn, you're dead. Alright, do we have another? Yes.
I don't know what's wrong with that man. Stanley came into Rory's pub tonight, sweaty and out of breath. His eye was swollen, his lip was bleeding, and he looked as proud as a peacock. He and one of his no-good mates went messing into East Belfast to stir up trouble. Stanley had the brilliant idea to spray the Story Plough over a Unionist mural, but they got caught by some locals and they got into a scrap. Rory thought that was a gas and bought Stanley a pint. I told Stanley he was an idiot. What if he'd been caught by the guard or the UVF? They'd have bloody killed him. But he was just too proud of himself to listen.
Nice. We got a freaking rebel up in here. Gotta go, gotta go. Another bunker. We'll make it, we'll make it. Oh. Hey, you're fine. Man up, you get cold too easily. You haven't been cold until you put your testicles directly into the snow like I have. What?
Is this another bunker?
No,
many
it's a
are there?
house. Yeah, I'd like to know Who's here? Helvete.
Got to get warm.
Ow. Gotta go. Let's see, is there a thing over here? No. That's okay. We gotta go. Make it. Nice.
My face hurts from trying to smile all night. I can't blame Stanley. There's no way he could have known. He's not that cruel. He knew I was named after Beethoven's opera and just assumed that I'd be a fan. But it was my father who loved the opera. He'd blast those records into the night and stagger about with a half-empty bottle, waving it in time with the music. It was terrifying. But I loved Stanley. So I gripped his hand and smiled through the entire performance.
Oh, what a good wife.
These pipes, they must all be connected.
Look at.
Stanley, are you there? Oh, it's so cold. I can't stop shivering. My leg has gone numb. At least it doesn't hurt anymore. I might have fallen asleep. Oh, I thought I heard voices.
Oh crap.
I don't remember what time it is. I think it'll be dark soon.
Ow.
But I don't think I'll make it through the night. Stanley, you've got to stay warm.
Oh, God. Hypothermia must be setting in.
Right, if she's bleeding real bad. She's gonna die today.
This thing. Christ, I hope it's big enough to protect me.
Protect me from what? So we gotta divert it over, yeah. Go! Run, Stanley, run! Let's go down the middle. I feel like there's something down the middle. Called it.
Molly and I snuck out to a party tonight. It was in full swing by the time we got there, meaning all the boys were bollocksed. Well, not all. We weren't there long when this beautiful lad hands me a beer and said his name was Cullen. I was tall with bright green eyes and he wore neon-coloured runners. I asked him if it was his party. He shook his head and said that knew it was my party. Then he turned and waved his hand around like he was the great fucking Gatsby. And the first thing we saw was Stanley Whittaker throwing up in the kitchen sink. I laughed and said he could have his party back. Oh, we blathered for a while and we were really getting on when Stanley Whittaker stumbled over and asked Colin if he ever wore those shoes outside. And before I could tell him to fuck off, Stanley asked Colin if he knew I was the daughter of Michael O'Shea. I felt my legs go numb. Colin couldn't get away from me fast enough.
Wow.
The door. It's working. Kiss my arse, fucking island. The black smoke. Nearly there.
Wow, I can't see shit.
Oh no.
Huh.
Oh Christ, what now? Fuck. Help! Help me!
Hey guys, just want to say a quick thank you for watching this video. The link to the game is in the description if you want to try it out. Other than that, if you could smash that like button, that subscription button, or whatever you want to do. I don't own you. Do what you want. Plus, you hear that on every other channel, so I'm not one to just fucking throw that out there. But yeah, thanks again.